Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well with you all. Hope you are taking care of number one. And remember, that's you. And always remember, be careful who you put in the front seat of your life. Because just remember, not everyone is there to be a part of your growth and are happy for your journey. Some are like undercover haters, just waiting to have a front seat to your demise. So don't be a fool by calling them friends. The meaning of friends is much deeper than someone you chat to all the time. So guys, I've been going through social media and I am being bombarded with so-called social media influencers in groups that just sits on social media all day, all night, and all they do is tear down, berate, spread controversy, spread hate, create anarchy, promote fights, mash up families, and messed up lives. How can you really just sit on social media to get likes and tap and roses for doing all of that? Don't you yourself have families or people that you love? Would you like someone to be doing them that? How you just get up every day, you lot, and just be negative and hateful? And you know what makes it worse? Those sort of influencers are Jamaicans generally. May I tell you, sir, sometimes I'm so shame and confused. Like, why people would be doing this to themselves and each other? There is no level that these influencers won't sink to. They bar nothing. They are into everything and they are tearing at everything. The country is already looked at in such a bad way as thieves and scammers and ignorant, quick to war and murder people, pure violence creators from top to bottom. And now we have these kind of influencers selling Jamaica as if it's pure crap people that come from Jamaica. Me nah lie, me shame bad. When I do travel and someone asks me, "Oh, you're from the Caribbean?" I say, "You're from Jamaica?" I said, "Yes." Instantly a little thing tickling my stomach and I'm wondering, I wonder if they are going to associate me with being like these people or being one of these people, or look at my character or judge my character based on what these people are spewing on the internet. Me say me shame bad. And I do sometimes try to pass it off as, "Oh no, I'm not Jamaican. My parents are." In some cases that can work, but in some cases it just won't. Can you imagine? Many of them get a chance to arrive in another country under questionable circumstances, They've been through a lot, and sacrificed a lot. And you would think they would try to come better themselves and build themselves or even go back to school. But no, gossip sells and they want to be a part of it. Not even the good gossip, They're always involved in the worstest kind of gossips and bangarang online. Okay then, say you use social media to make money. Do it in such a way as not to degrade yourself or the country or make other people look bad. For the life of me, I can never understand why most of these social media influencers, the Jamaican ones, they are trying to outdo each other, to be more degrading and shameless than the next one. No man, it just sick stomach. It's getting to me. It reminds me, a few years ago, a co-worker said to me that Jamaicans were the bad breed slaves, that we were meant to act like animals in a zoo to entertain the more affluent and to be consumers to support the rich brands. And further express that even if it was our last cent, before we try to buy something that makes sense and have the rest to do something relevant, we'll take our last cent to buy brands. It is set that way. Me tell her, I said there's nothing that's set in stone that Jamaicans can't change. And I was a bit upset about this statement because I know many people and even family members that are not really like that. And of course, I won't be a hypocrite. I know some that are indeed like that. Have you ever noticed as Jamaicans, before we seek to have a home first, then our family and vehicle and build generation wealth, we only mostly consume more than we produce. And we want everything flashy that people can see us, like we live to impress people. So it would seem true that the statement that my friend earlier made, that we really are here for the benefit of the more affluent. Well, I can mark myself out of that one. That's not what I'm here for. That's not my purpose. When I look back and think how angry I was at that comment, and at work, it did turn into a bit of a debate. But as years go by, I see so much of what was said coming through, though it's even still hard now for me to accept it as a fact. But it is the reality that we are seeing living day to day in front of our eyes. Jamaica has changed vastly, and the world is looking at Jamaica as a mostly hateful, deceitful people, always lurking to be a wagonist of a crab in a barrel. What I can't understand, and I would have loved to ask them, is there nothing else that these lot can do that's productive and more entertaining, that could hold all the taps and roses and get all the likes just the same? Why is it only negativity that they can do? Yes, I know negativity sells and it draws negative people together, you understand? And it seems to, in this world right now, there's more of them than the positive people. But I could think of 1,000,001 things that they could do that would still attract the public. Now, one very outstanding case is going on right now, and it's about Ivany, Howie, and their baby Ice. Now, the fact that Ivany named her baby Ice after the immigration officers in the USA, it goes to show the level of her maturity. Now, it would have seemed like Ivany jumped the border and land, and Howie instantly gets pregnant. Because if you would check the timing of Ivany and Howie making Ice, the timing is just too close for her arriving in the USA via the border. Now, as a young woman who have been through her own dramas and complication and hardship in Jamaica, you would think Ivany would focus on manipulating her baby father Howie to marry her, because she has already had an American baby Ice. The plan should now be to see if she can get married to her American baby father instead, as that would propel her further to being a part of the system. Instead, this young woman is focused so much on social media. She's on there creating a nuisance with one baka woman that don't have no man. Most of these women don't even have a personal life with no man owning them. But yet, they're there giving advice to a young mother with her newborn baby, and is strongly supporting Ivany that she can be a single mother and do it all alone without her baby father Howie. Older women You guys need to stop encouraging these younger ladies how to navigate life without a man. Stop promoting that. All because most of these women are bitter towards relationship. When she's off social media, who hug her at night? When you want someone on a more personal level to rest your head on their shoulder, social media can't do that. Most of these people are haters. Them don't even love themselves. Don't be fooled. They don't love you either. Them just want to know say you and them in the same situation and worse. Now because of social media, her problems with Howie escalated because she taking advice from bitter, dunce, mainly woman. Before they try to teach her and groom her how to speak to your man, how to handle a man that you are in a relationship with, how to handle yourself if you want a man to see you as worthy of being his woman or his wife, how to be more appealing and convincing to him, how to please him. No man wants a confrontational woman that wants to fly up in his face as soon as you have a disagreement. And ladies, you need to remember this. No woman no special more than a man. Treat him special, he treats you special just the same. Some of you women think too much of yourself and feel too entitled and don't know how to respect on yourself and respect on a man and have the right energy to keep a man. Women, you lot need to have discipline and holds to your standard and portray the good qualities that men are looking for. And of course, this goes both ways. But what I'm seeing is more and more of these women on social media going on like say, oh, me not pet no man, me not this, no, Ray and all of those things. I can never understand that. If it's your man, you're supposed to pet him. There is nothing wrong with treating a man the way you are expecting to be treated. That's why you must watch the kind of man that you pick and choose to be in you guys' life. Because I think you lot have gotten it twisted. It's not what your head can do and what your throat can take. It's not how you turn and twist in bed. After all that, what else? It's time, women, understand we need to be of more substance to our men. And the constant demasculating of our men, and worse, doing it on social media is nasty, and it's generally black women doing this. Some of the things that happen to you women, you cause them on yourself, and the wickedest things about it is that you lot make it bad for real women. They're having to work much harder in relationships to prove themselves. Pre this, do you think that Ivany, who has been so open on social media about her life and relationship, do you think it will be easy for her to get a good, decent man who will take her serious in the future? Unless it is a man that is in the same circle that she is in, that love the same kind of bangarang like her. Or a man she's going to spend her money on, and he needs that kind of hype and attention. Come on, man. Ivany is such a pretty girl, and most of these women who are giving her advice are leading her down the gully. Them don't even half as look good as Ivany is, but yet still she feel strength in listening to these women. Imagine you arrive in the great USA, the place where everyone wants to be. You know what? You're off to a good start because you're already on social media and you're an influencer, so your money already sure. So instantly you have an income coming in. Now it's time to upgrade yourself. Do more with your life because you already have the stage, It's your time to make money now. Do greater and bigger things because you're in the country of opportunity. Do great things. But no, instead, you're coming from the same careless life and you come bring the same careless life into the land of opportunity. Now you influence yourself right to possibly be deported back to Jamaica. And me now ask Christ, how you're going to act so angry with the world and the system, like it's the world and the system put you there or do you anything. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. And you know the wickedest thing? I know you will never take responsibility that you cause all this on yourself. All these bangarang associates can't do nothing for you. They will act accordingly at first, but one by one, they will be the same one cussing you out. They will be the one that's saying, you're idiot after you know you never straight a foreign. You shouldn't do that humble yourself. And eventually, they will take time and disappear. Because by then, they'll realize they don't need your kind of hype anymore. Ivany, you are a mother now. You can't continue the same way. Look at the way you were living in Jamaica. Then America. You know you're not straight in the USA. Fly under the radar and learn to be humble. Can you imagine these age-old women sit on TikTok and advising a young girl or supporting a young girl to run away our baby father or diss our baby father and enable her and encourage her to create anarchy between she and her baby father and create drama with him, and even though they seems to have separated, to let you create drama with the new woman in his life. And you know say you're not straight. The same baby father who could possibly help her, and she know fully well she's an asylum seeker. I was so in shock when I saw these people on TikTok calling the sheriff office live on TikTok, to find out the status of Ivany live publicly. No, sir. Everybody up in her business. Of course, I know that she live a life of everybody up in her business. She never really hide anything. But there come a time, well, as people of age should know the difference. There's a time and place for everything. All I want to tell you, Ivany, with friends like these, there is no worse enemy than these friends that will throw you under the bus while using you to get clout and will do anything for taps and roses and likes. It's a shocking shame because these women are not young fowl. The thing is this, most of these women have never had a real relationship with a man in their life. Them not have no man we stand up in them life like fig tree, because you can tell the difference. You see, women who have man have to know how to handle themselves, how to talk, and how to do things, because everything that you do, it reflects on your man. Yet they're out here giving advice which turn out to be all toxic advice. Now there is a 90% chance Ivany will be sent back to Jamaica. You lot better get a good lawyer that can prove her life is in danger in Jamaica or something like that, so she can go that route and see if that can help her asylum status. And I hope she will get through, and I hope she will learn her lesson from this. But knowing Ivany, if they were to deport her tomorrow, the next day she will be out in these streets crossing the borders again. Ivany needs to stay away from these toxic people. They are no good influence on her life. I don't know why for the life of me, and I think that Ivany is very street smart. She can't see that these people are all crab in a barrel. They just live for the drama, the tear down, because every day they live to tear down another person. It's just really shameful when you look at it. These are the worst examples of Jamaicans, and they further tear down how people view Jamaicans. Me shame bad. Anyway guys, let's watch and see what will happen next for Ivany when immigration take her away from the sheriff office, and what will happen to the baby Ice. The baby is such a beautiful baby. Ivany is indeed a beautiful girl. Likewise, Howie is quite a handsome guy. I would have wished they would have made it together. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.